How y'all doing? I am Doc Wrestling, and welcome back to another episode of Don't Oversell Wrestling, where we will talk about your mama. So, championships in wrestling mean a lot. It depends on the championship, because usually it can mean you're a mid-carder, a tag team, you're the best in the women's division, a division, or whatever the case is, a weight class or whatever. But some belts just look more appealing than others. Not like that. Yeah, no. That's nasty. So this is my top 5 most attractive wrestling belts. Number 5, Big Gold. So this was actually the real name for the belt. If you actually Google it, Big Gold, this belt will come up. Yeah, that one. It was actually established February 14th, 1986 by Ric Flair. You know, everybody known Ric Flair to have that in particular belt. He had bought it with his own actual money and bestowed. Once they took over at WCW, of course, he took it with him to WWF, but he brought it back to WCW again. Numerous people have held this title. Most of them are definitely Hall of Famers like Booker T, Sting, Hogan, Shawn Michaels, etc., 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 because the list is long. In 2013, WWE decided that they were going to unify with the WWE title to make it the WWE World Heavyweight title. And that's what it's supposed to be called today, but now they just call it the WWE title. And instead of bringing it back, they made it the stupid Universal title, which looks the exact same. Number 4, the PWF World Heavyweight Champion. Now, this title was created in 1973, and the initial champion was the Great Baba. Yes, Baba. He ended up winning it in a tournament, as usually when titles are initiated, they're won in tournaments most of the time. But this tournament was actually a big name tournament that had people like Terry Funk, Abdullah the Butcher, and Bobo Brazil. People who held this title after Giant Baba were both Harley Race, Stan Henson, and Jumbo Serrata. This title was also unified back in April of '89 with the NWA United National Championship and the NWA International Heavyweight Championship to form what we know as the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown Championship. Number 3, the Progress Tag Titles. Now, Progress Wrestling started in 2011, but their tag titles weren't established until March of 2014. The yin yang style makes it look like, you're really unified. Number 2, the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Oh my God, look at that thing. This belt was also won in the tournament in June of '87. The inaugural champion was Antonio Inoki, the godfather of wrestling in Japan. I can't talk today. Since then, it's been held by people like Vader, the Great Muta, Tatsumi Fujinami, Scott Norton, Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't do this often, but I'm going to give out some honorable mentions. The WCW US title was beautiful. The 2018 NWA Intercontinental title, the '88 WWF Intercontinental title, and the IWGP Intercontinental title. I know I just like Intercontinental belts. Their US title is nice looking too, and actually it's another one over in Noah that looks really good, but I'm not going to talk about them because they're not in my list. And number 1, the AEW Championship. God, can't wait to get mine. So this is one of the few belts that weren't won in a tournament, but it was actually won in a one-on-one competition by Le Champion Chris Jericho. He actually lost it earlier in 2020 to John Moxley, and it just looks like an upgraded version of the big gold belt from Ric Flair. So tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what titles and belts you like or dislike. Sometimes I might care, sometimes I don't. But You can reach me on any of these platforms. Hope everybody's being safe. Thank you for watching. I'm out.